Easter, everybody! This week's big idea is Jesus is alive. Can you say that with me? 1, 2, 3. Jesus is alive. Now let's sing our song and worship God because Jesus is alive. So our big idea today is that Jesus is alive. Let's watch our video and find out more about Easter.
Hey there! Have you ever played a game where you had to save the world? Maybe you pretended to be a superhero, or a cool animal, or a plumber with a pet dinosaur. It's pretty fun to pretend to save the world. But did you know that someone really did save the world? In real life? It was Jesus! Here's how it happened. A long time ago, Jesus died on a cross. He was buried in a tomb, and then he rose from the dead. Because he died and then came back to life, Jesus made a way for you and me to be forgiven, be rescued, and be close to God forever. But at first, when Jesus died, his friends didn't understand. They were so sad. They couldn't believe he was gone. 3 days after Jesus died, 2 of his friends, both named Mary, went to visit the place where Jesus' body was. But when they got there, they were in for a big surprise. Jesus' body was gone. Sitting on top of the stone was an angel, his clothes as bright as lightning, who had a message for Jesus' friends.
He's not here. He has risen, just like he said.
The women were overcome with joy and ran to tell the others. They wanted everyone to know Jesus was alive. The news Mary and Mary ran to tell that first Easter is the same news we can celebrate today. Jesus isn't dead. He is risen and alive. Because Jesus beat death, we can be forgiven and be with God forever.
So we're going to read Matthew 28, verses 1 through 10. After the Sabbath at dawn, on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven and going to the tomb rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were as white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. The angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here, he has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you." So the women hurried away from the tomb, afraid yet filled with joy, and ran to tell his disciples. Suddenly, Jesus met them. "Greetings," he said. They came to him, clasped his feet, and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. There they will see me." Today we are celebrating Easter. Easter is an incredibly exciting day. It's not about candy or Easter baskets or bunnies, although those things are great. Easter is about Jesus. The exciting thing about Easter is Jesus beat death. This is why we celebrate Easter. Jesus is alive. I hope you enjoyed learning about Jesus today. Let's say our big idea, Jesus is alive, one more time together. 1, 2, 3. Jesus is alive. Bye, guys.